Hi, everybody. Greg Katz here for the obvious, not so obvious overtime. Well, you know what? 2 weeks from tonight, the USC Trojans, ranked number 22 in the college football playoff rankings, will meet the number 16 Iowa Hawkeyes in the 42nd annual Holiday Bowl Classic. It should be interesting. It should be intense. The not so obvious. Well, what should we expect from the Trojans? They are 2.5-point underdogs, and many of you are concerned about such things as, are the Trojans going to tackle in practice? Are they going to scrimmage in practice? Well, there's only really 11 days before the game, so there's a lot on the line. The bigger question to me is, how many USC fans will show up to support the Trojans 2 weeks from Friday night? Boy, you never would ask that question before, would you? But there's been such turmoil happening on campus with Dr. Carol Folt, athletic director Mike Bone, and of course, the subject of all the controversy, head coach Clay Helton. Well, some of it has been resolved. Clay Helton is going to be the head coach for the USC Trojans in 2020, come hell or high water. Again, the biggest question is, are you going to show up? Well, let me tell you something. Usually, as most of you know, I take a stand on everything, and sometimes it's popular, sometimes it's not so popular. Tonight, I'm going to ask you a question. Do the players of the 2018 team deserve your support by being at the Holiday Bowl? My response is, I think the players are caught in the middle of the crossfire, which is unfair to them. They played hard the whole season. They have an 8-4 winning record, and they deserve for all of us to be down there in San Diego to give it our best. Now, I know what you're saying is, no way am I going to support this program by showing up. But really, I'm going to ask you a question. Can you put away for 3 hours your anger, your disgust, your irritation? I'm running out of adjectives. Go down there and support the team. Hey, Michael Pittman's an All-American. He's not opting out and waiting for the NFL draft. As an All-American, he says, I'm still going to be there. I'm going to play for my team. And my personal belief is everybody should root for that team. Now, if you don't go down there, I would understand. I understand that you want to protest. But there's other ways of protesting. You could cancel your season tickets. You could stop your donations. You could stop with the endowments. I'm not telling you to do that, but they are options. This is just one game, a postseason game, nothing more, nothing less. It's not the Rose Bowl, but it is the last game of the season, and the players deserve everybody's support. So once the game ends, I don't know who's going to win, USC or Iowa, but you're going to voice your opinion afterwards. Hey, next season's going to be a long season, and you can decide what you think is best to do. But I'm going to ask that you consider. I'm not telling you what to do because you'll do whatever you want. But I'm asking you to consider going down to San Diego, enjoying San Diego for what it is, enjoy the holiday for what it is. After all, there's going to be thousands and thousands of Iowa fans coming in from the cold state of Iowa. Okay? They're going to try to turn the stadium over there, which was once called Qualcomm, where the Padres and the Chargers once played, into their own Niles Kinnick Stadium West. You know what? Trojan players deserve a little backing as well. So do what you want, whatever your conscience tells you, but consider it. Consider going down there just for this one game. Consider rooting your head off for this team because they've been through a heck of a lot. No question about it, through no fault of their own. This is Greg Katz for the obvious, not so obvious overtime, and we'll talk to you again next week.